Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Wallace's Vikings going up against Johnson's Lions. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 matchup.
The lone returner is Jeremy Ross, who had a kick return for a touchdown in his rookie year. Blair Walsh in position now to get this game started with the opening kickoff. We're underway here. Ross has got a chance to return this one. And he's out of bounds. That return's good for about 18. Moore's coming out now for his first series. He'll be looking to play better than last week when his quarterback rating ended up right around 60. Bell is in the backfield. First down at the 23. Joseph's all over the ball carrier.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Lions pistol set here. Second down and 12. And the flag is down. Is it caught? Yes! The offense has the ball.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. And here we have second down. Surveys. Incomplete. And now let's take a look at the Lions offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. It's third down coming up. The Lions have to get to the 33 for a first. Over to Ebron.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. Bridgewater's heading out to the huddle now for the first series. He's coming off a week where he put together an impressive showing, a quarterback rating over 150.
Teddy Bridgewater out of the University of Louisville goes to the Minnesota Vikings in the first round of the 2014 draft. He can move around, knows how to run an offense very well. He deserved to be a first-round pick.
First down at the 20. And that's good for only a yard or 2. Here's a look at the Vikings lineup on offense. A week ago, they shredded the defense, throwing for over 400 yards. Second down coming up. The Vikings bring in an extra tight end for this play. Handoff out of the eye. For about 4. The Vikings now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. The Vikings snap it up at the 26. Peterson's going to get it out of the eye. He steps out.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. And they are in on Peterson. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Rudolph's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. they were so effective inside the 20.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. And touchdown, Vikings. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
Ross has got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Lions offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And, Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today. Second down after the incompletion.
The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
The Lions snap it at the 26.
And a nice catch by Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson, I think we've run out of superlatives when we talk about him.
Well, listen, my vocabulary is a lot bigger than yours, so I haven't run out of those things yet. But look, the guy's got everything you want. Size, speed, and I think what's really important, he's done it for some.
The ball is fumbled. A recovery by the defense.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit them so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
The Vikings take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Makes the catch in open space. Johnson's tackled down at the 31.
First down following the long play.
Looking long to Mike Wallace, and it's incomplete.
Wallace is going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep your confidence up. I think he will.
6 for the Vikings. And Wallace caught his first touchdown of the season.
Bill, everything is going right for this team at this point. We're still in the first quarter. What must the coach on the other side be thinking?
He's thinking, hey, can we get this game over with and can I get out of here? He can't believe it. After a full week of hard work and preparation and to come out and play like this is absolutely uncalled for.
You talk about momentum. That turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the 2.
This offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
He'll have a chance to take off.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Lions offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Bell's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Lions will take the snap from the 25. Bell's taken down at the 25. Third down on the way. The Lions come out with a split backfield. Will close out the first quarter in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We'll return in just a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jim Nance and Phil Simms with Danielle Bellini on site here as we get the second quarter underway. Patterson's got it at the 19. Going to take it the distance. Touchdown!
Anytime you see a punt return for a touchdown, when you watch the replay like this, look at the blocks he got down the field, and this guy can run. Give an opportunity, he'll take advantage of it.
Should have had it.
Really good job by the defense that time, stopping a two-point conversion because they do so many different things on the offensive side now in the NFL. I think when the two-point conversion comes up on defense, attack the offense.
Going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Lions, Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play.
Let's go.
Bell's taking the handoff. And he is tackled at the 44.
Bell's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
More set in the pistol. The Lions have it at the 44. To Ebron. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this and pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First down at the 48. Bell's going to take the handoff now. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And that pass is just thrown away. Failing to connect there, 3rd down. Double tight end formation. Leaps up and comes away with it. Ebron's still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First down and 10. Bell's handed the football. That picks up 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it, and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down, 3 to go. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Bell's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Let's go.
Now first and 10.
Bell's going to secure the handoff. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
That's a timeout by the defense.
Bell's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Coming up, second down. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run it off the toss. Rhodes is the one who made the big stop. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. Third down and 10. Has to extend. Detroit in for the touchdown. Moore's first touchdown pass of the season.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
The point after is good.
The Vikings have allowed their lead to be cut into just before the intermission. Scores 21-7. Patterson's going to test the coverage here. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Vikings have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Bridgewater's arm is one of the best in the league.
Long passes down the field that are completed. It's still one of the prettiest plays in all of sports. It just looks majestic, and man, has he been sharp today.
The Vikings have it at the 24. The grab is made by Rudolph.
First and 10. Looking across the middle, and it's on target with Kyle Rudolph.
Rudolph's taken down at the 18.
Offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 40.
And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. Second down following that incompletion.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Bridgewater's got it in the gun. Rudolph had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Second down and 10.
Jones got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's his first reception today.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
And it's batted down.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
The Lions lined up in the nickel. 2nd and goal from the 8. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
3rd and goal from the 8.
It's intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
Bell is tackled down. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Bell is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. And now Patterson. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Lions defense comes back onto the field after getting that interception the last time out, ending a long drive.
Yeah, what a job by them. And I'll say this, they know how to play the football when it's in the air, and they took advantage of a good situation, and they got that interception.
First down at the 29.
Down the field.
And it's incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Kyle Rudolph with the reception. Wilson's there to make the stop. The Vikings have really worked to make the tight end position a part of what they do. Rudolph's been a threat in the middle of the field and just being a major contributor to the passing game, Phil.
Yeah, you said it right, Jimmy. Listen, he's a great player. We all know that. You know what? Here's what he has in common from one week to next. Last week he was a big tight end, and this big guy didn't get any smaller. He's still big and very good.
Creating space and being a big target. That's what we've seen out of this guy today, Phil.
No doubt about it. He is a talented tight end. In the NFL, the coaches are doing a better and better job of finding ways to get tight ends more chances to catch the football, and this guy's taking advantage of them so far here today. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. Now looking at 3rd down. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap.
Intercepted.
It'll be a touchback. The Lions have gone up top all day, Phil. Moore's been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. And speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays. Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
First down at the 20. Scans the field. It's caught by Fuller. Fuller's marked down at the 27. That's another reception, giving him 2.
The Lions did a good job that time, throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now, 2nd and short, really puts the defense in a tough position.
So they complete that one, yet it's still 2nd down. Moore's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Bell's met at the 30. He struggled to run the football last week, and that continues today.
We all need help, don't we? We need help. In this running back, that's what he needs. They need to run some different plays, give him a chance to get some success.
Let's go.
The Lions will take the snap from the 30. Out of the eye, it's Bell. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Midway into the third. Intercepted. He's in the clear. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Well, the quarterback, he could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
Now they come out for the point after. Of course, this year, the new rule, the PAT, is snapped from the 15-yard line, making the point after 13 yards longer than the pass, a 33-yard point after attempt.
The Lions are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 28-7. Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Lions will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
And a flag comes out.
False start. Offense.
Bell lined up as the single back. First down at the 38. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The Lions take it from the 38. Bell up the middle. The Lions are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Bell's been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up. Quit trying to run the football and throw it down the field.
Ross with the reception.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
Patterson's just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch.
The Vikings love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Vikings could have asked for this third quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the first half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
The Lions with a nickel look here on defense. Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. Down the field, but it's incomplete.
This is a tough situation for the offense, 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield.
3-step drop.
And incomplete. The defense does its job, forcing 4th down in a hurry.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Rudolph's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's reception, number 7 for him. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Just a quick drop back.
The Vikings get a first down.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
And seeing these stats is really just another big day for this quarterback, Phil.
Well, they say it's a quarterback-driven league, and it is, Jim. Everything is there to help the quarterback play well. And all I can say about this guy, he's driving well today. Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun. Got hit on release.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
The Lions defense now is going to go nickel. Johnson with the grab. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Going for the deep ball.
Another touchdown to increase the lead.
We're getting late in this game, late 3rd, and it's getting uglier by the moment, partner.
Yep, it's turned into that. I think it turned into an ugly game quite a while ago, Jim, and it's been dominating. They're just doing it in so many ways, and the opponents, they just have no answers. So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
The 4th quarter about to get underway, and there's not much left to do in this one other than to run out the clock.
Yeah, that's what you hope to do on the side. When you're winning a game like this, you want to run the clock out. And you know what, Jim? On the other side, they want that clock to run too, because they're just trying to find a way to get out of this game.
That return's good for about 21. The Lions offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
That's another reception. Give him 2.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Sharif Floyd with the sack.
Well, defensive tackle, so many times they're in charge of stopping a run, but not this time. The big fella, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
The Lions have it at the 34. Fourier has the reception. The Lions continue to try to find something that works in the passing game. Moore's just had to battle through a rough patch these last 2 weeks, Phil.
You know, Jim, I think it just comes down to confidence. He's lost his confidence, and when you lose confidence as a quarterback, look out. That football is not going to go where you hope it goes.
Tate's going to pull. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, in stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Tate's over on the sidelines, probably still getting some praise for that last drive. He had over 70 yards receiving on that scoring drive.
The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it.
The Vikings ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, It was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection. You know, we love what the quarterback is doing, but how about the wide receivers and everybody catching the football, separating from the defender, and they're getting some easy throw and catches out there. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Lions defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
On the way, third down.
The Vikings have to get to the 33 for a first. Peterson's called on once again.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
The offense still on the field here on fourth down, needing 4 to stay on the field. The Vikings take it from the 38.
Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson.
And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Good play call, and they make it work. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
They're going to get him here for a sack. From the shotgun. He's drilled as he throws.
When it's third and long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
Takes it from the gun. Finds his mark.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. And now we reach the 2-minute warning.
Walsh set now to attempt the field goal. And it's a fake field goal. Gresham's got the catch and the first.
Good job by the offense that time and the backup quarterback making the throw. But I say this, on the defensive side, what are you thinking of? You got to know that's the backup quarterback holding the football.
And they are in on Peterson. The Vikings elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Second and goal from the 8. Rudolph had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 8. The Vikings.
Minnesota in for the score. Rudolph's second touchdown of the game.
Tight ends are more valuable when you get close to the goal line because they can use their body and push off and get open that way to score touchdowns. Nice job that time by the tight end.
The Vikings will line up here for the onside kick. And the hands team does its job as the onside kick attempt is thwarted. The Lions offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
Let's go.
Going to be a penalty here.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count.
The football just inside the 40 at the 39.
Second down and 5. Bell with the grab. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Fourier is the target. Smith's going to make the tackle. The Vikings, one timeout remaining. That's second down coming up.
Let's go.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
Get ready.
And intercepted. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. They took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on it.
First down here after the completion. Bridgewater's got it in the gun. And Wallace there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Vikings ready to boot the football down the field. They're setting up the return. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Lions take the field on offense. They have been manhandled here throughout today, Phil. And what can they take out of these last few minutes that could be positive for them?
Well, Jim, in a situation like this, there's really nothing you can do now that's going to make you feel better or give you something to carry over into next week. So don't be looking for it. Try to end the game, and just know today the team on the other side beat you up, and they were the better team.
The Lions have it at the 34. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Moore's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Newman with the interception. Tackles made. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
And Wallace got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Third catch today so far.
Well, how about that, Jim? Not a surprise. Down the red zone one more time. They're blowing them out. And this offense has been spectacular. What will they do here? You know what? I think they'll just run it and try to end this game.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
That's not good timing between the receiver and the quarterback. The quarterback that time throws it too quick and too far in front to the receiver on the slant route.
One more play, and it's in the books.
The Lions lined up in the nickel. They'll run it here. Now you
you start to get a little momentum going. You got the win last week, and you pick up another victory here today.
It's just awesome, isn't it? You know, athletes are incredible. Give them a little positive reinforcement like winning the football game. They believe in what they can do. The coaches believe in them, so they actually give them more opportunities. They trust them more, and that's how you get a winning streak going.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.